What are you guys thinking? The game has just started. Who are you rooting for? Okay, we're back to a Roy. Very fast moves. B5, bishop, B3, D6. Okay. Rook to E8. Generally, knight G5. Yeah, this is a repetition type of ordeal. But are they really about to take the draw? Okay, he said not today. Yeah, D4. Repeat moves here. Nepo's still in his head, though. He's still in his own head here. Sometimes you have to literally get over that last game. He was shaking his head in mid-game here. You have to get over that last game. Will he go knight G5 again? What's going on, chat? I'm reading chat. Alireza. I have to root for Alireza. Okay. Okay. You gave your vote for Alireza in prediction. Nice. Alireza. Do we got anyone for Jan? Dang. Chat, come on. Dang. Bishop F8 and then G6 around the Bishop G7 is definitely a plan, but you really have to watch out for knight G5 again. I guess he can obviously play Rook E7 at any point. Classic Roy Lopes. Exactly. Correct. Right. We all team Gucci Reza today. I see, guys. So this knight b8 move is sort of Breyer variation of the Roy Lopez, kinda, as he goes knight b8 to reroute to d7, and lots of times you go c6 or c5. So d5, but now, oh, that was a nice move. Knowing that c5 or c6 will be played, what he's going to do here is play c4, I believe, to try to keep it so the bishop on b7 does not get out at all. I'm all in, all in on. There we go. I'm looking for somebody. Dang, man. Come on. This ain't the Alireza show. Dang. No, I'm kidding, guys. You can love who you love. Root for who you like. Definitely, that's what we want here. That's what we want. Okay. All right. Looks like we have David back. David was actually eating a snack. We told David, hurry up, David. You don't need to eat anything. So we have David back. Or, actually, he said he's still eating. Okay, cool. All right. Okay. We'll bring him back in a minute. Chat, can you tell Chat, can you tell David to hurry up? To hurry up. It's like eating. Big back behavior from David. Okay, wait, what happened? Queen takes c3, bishop's hanging. Maybe something happened with a piece here? Actually, look away for a second. Rook c8 is wrong. So bishop back to f1. Okay. Bishop b2 will hit the queen. a4 is also a possibility. Try to open up this rook file because the rook on a2 is weirdly placed. Let that man eat. David, take your time. Let that man snack. Dang. David, are you back?
I am back. I'm so sorry for abandoning you, James, and everyone, and for Jan and Alireza. I'm so sorry. I'm back, and I'm all good, and I'm ready to play. I love that piece sacrifice there with the trapped queen, but now it just looks like a really nice position for Jan. Maybe his best of the tournament so far, of the match.
Oh, yeah, I actually was talking with chat here, and then it was like, where's David? I'm like, oh, he's eating, so you had to make sure David gets food. And it was like, no, let David eat. And then I missed the piece sack. Yeah, so that's all good. That's all good.
Exactly. The black queen couldn't have gone eating any bishops because it would have been trapped by the white rook. But okay, it tried to eat something, the queen. It went back. It's just as hungry as I am, that queen. That's for sure.
Okay, so what do we get for the piece set? 3, 6, 3, 6.
Mm-hmm.
Just counting everything.
Yeah, it's level material. But here, it just feels like white is doing really well. Like this black bishop is almost dead, at least for the short term. Staring against a strong wall of pawns. And, ooh, bishop a5. That looks really awkward. The black knight's going to have to throw that in the way.
Yeah, that is ugly, actually. Awkward is the word as you use. Awkward. Very awkward. Wait, that's not my... I was actually... That had a weird move in mind, actually, before knight f3. I mean, I just like looking at it, but what would knight d4 do? Knight b to d after that? With the idea of pawn takes, queen takes d4, but it must be just a little bit too much because I don't have a real plan. Maybe knight c6 was what I wanted.
Yeah. That would have been cool. I like your sacrificial instincts, but Jan feels he doesn't need to sacrifice this time. Knight d2. He just brings his bishop forward. He's getting ready to play rook to c2 now. And everything's got kind of protected here. Maybe queen to e2, hitting a pawn in the corner. This just looks like positional domination. This is fantastic from Jan so far.
Jan very stoic, no emotions in the face. He knows he's better here. And this is his chance to really strike. This will be the first game he wins, which, of course, you can just breathe, relax a little bit. We all know that when you first get that win from not winning, draw, maybe some losses in a row, you get that win, it just feels very good. And Jan is likely to win. Of course, there is still a lot of chess left here, but Alireza's position is not very good. The bishop on f8 and defends the d6 pawn, which is backward. His pieces are kind of tied up here. Stuck, just lost a pawn here. So definitely in Jan's favor. Alireza is tricky, though. He will not give up without a fight.
Yeah, he will try, but he did lean back Alireza. I think he knows that this is almost a hopeless position. He's going to try and fight a little longer. The white bishop on b5 just so strong, controlling the whole queen side, that whole flank guarded. At some point, the white bishop will step out the way, and the white a pawn will start marching. Maybe Jan is going to try and swap off the rooks first. Nope, he moves his queen forward. He can continue moving her away, maybe missing this last move. But yeah, once he gets the rooks off, it feels like the a pawn is going to decide this game long term.
Right.
Still some work to do.
Yeah, I agree. That a pawn is very strong, especially after he took on a6. Move the bishop out of the way, as you pointed, and then push him. But hard thing is getting rid of the bishop on a8. You would have to obviously play something like bishop c6 to get rid of it. Bishop d2, nice. Dark squares could be weak if trades of the dark square bishop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he's happy to trade off everything now, apart from this bishop. And okay, long term he'll get it off the board with bishop c6 to help the a pawn forward. And there we go, Firouzja. He was going to do it sooner or later. He needs to change the pace of the game. He can't just sit still and be passive forever. f5, we're getting action, but it shouldn't be action that Jan is scared of, especially with double his opponent's time. He goes forward.
By the way, David, look at the bishop on a8. What is that even a bishop? What is it? Jan with the walk away? The walk away there? Jan, to disrespect. He don't even care about nothing, David. Move and walk away. Wow, the confidence here is unreal. Maybe somebody at the door or something. Amazon,
Invisible Jan. What's the delivery here? What's he getting delivered? Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Foodora.
Right. Mom, I'm playing chess, Mom. I am playing chess, Mom. I can't. Mom. Someone at the door. It has to be.
Well, he's going to come
That'd
back
be so
soon.
annoying. Yeah, if someone's, I think it has to be someone at the door or something. It has to be because and it's annoying because I know he's like, bro, I'm doing something. Hey, can you wait? And it's the game he's winning. Like I would be so mad. I would be so mad, bro.
Nepomniachtchi hard is Nepomniachtchi hard. I can't make that pun work. Sorry, producers. I know you tried.
Oh my goodness. Yo, Jan, where is he? I'm about to call him. Somebody get him on the phone.
Yeah.
There he is. He's back. He's smiling. It was my mom, guys. Sorry. Okay, it was Mom.
And he plays the best move. But that was his plan. He planned to play knight c6 last time. He just landed his knight on a5. That was an automatic follow-up. And bishop takes knight might just be replaced by a very, very strong pawn. Or the bishop. And the a pawn will run through. This looks fantastic. That's probably the best time ever to go and take a break or go and answer the door because he had an extra minute and a half on the clock and a totally winning position. Although this last move apparently not the most accurate.
That's incredible. I mean, this is where you just tell the engine, bro, what? Like you literally have to talk to the engine like that sometimes. Everyone was playing bishop takes c6. It's obvious because the pawn can run down and obviously, help escort the pawn to a8 there. But I guess thinking with the pawn was hitting the weak d6 pawn. Okay, makes sense. I guess it's hard to defend that too. Queen d8, rook d1, you win a pawn. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Black's best move to try and take advantage of that small slip was to actually dump the knight into c4 and if queen c3 just to go back, which was very inhuman. So I don't blame Alireza for not taking full advantage of Jan's move. We'll see a rook trade now. It's just about whether he can get the a pawn through before Black gets active. And Are there any threats is the big question. I don't see any, so maybe he can just keep going with his pawn right now.
Yeah, that's actually no threat at all. Yes, even still, maybe he wants knight d3 takes and knight takes h3. So I can see something like knight d3 to f4. Oh yeah, that's the obvious plan right now. Is knight d3 to f4 or f2 if he's allowed.
Yeah, and Jan's calculating the variation after a6 now. Knight takes a6. There would have been queen takes f2, and the king might have been safe. He could have got away with it, but he drops his queen back to safety first. He's going to try and defend everything with his queen. Given a question mark, but that's the most natural move for Firouzja. He had to try this. If he didn't want to lose just slowly, might as well try and lose fast. Or try to create some counterplay in the process.
I like queen b. Oh, queen b1. That was e4. Okay, yeah. Queen f1, then knight f4. And do I have anything, David? Nothing. Dang. What e4? What?
Ooh.
E3
Wait,
idea.
What? He's just dropped his d5 pawn. Jan, he's blown his advantage. He got nervous. He got really nervous then. Wow. He's trying to rush. He's cursing himself.
I'll blame it on the door. I'm blaming on whoever came to my door. I'm blaming it on you.
Alireza sent some spies over there to knock on the door, trying to distract Jan, and it worked. Wow. This is not the first time that Jan has kind of got nervous when Firouzja is the one down under 5-10 seconds. It feels like he's rushing on time and kind of letting these chances slip. Why didn't he just push his a-pawn? He was totally winning.
Yeah, the panic and someone at his door, like but also at the same time, it was legit just a panic. Dang. But look at the time, though. It's hard to lose this. It's definitely going to be a draw.
Yeah. All rook king games are drawn. I'm assuming the queens come off in the near future. And there we go. Even without black's d-pawn, it's a very, very easy draw, and Firouzja's not going to let this slip. 5 seconds. Oh, if he doesn't win this, he was so winning. He played a perfect game for 3/4 of it. And it feels like Alireza just keeps slipping away. Frustrating. Very frustrating for Jan Nepomniachtchi as he keeps moving his rook around, trying to gain some time, trying to set one final trap. There are no traps. It's too simple a position. King goes back.
Drawski.
Now it is an easy, immediate draw. The black rook can go back and forth. Not much white can do about this. He's got to start being a bit careful here, Jan, before he allows the black king to come forward, and maybe black will start being better. But for now, it's fine. Cutting off the king. Not much to be about this endgame, right, James? It's just survival of the fittest, who can try and make their moves quicker.
All right, yeah, that was tough for Jan because this was his first chance to win a game, and now, they're trying to fight on the clock here. I would still keep fighting too as well. I understand the frustration, but looks like there's nothing you can do here about this one.
Nepomniachtchi here. He was there. Just unfortunately won't get the points. And he does drop a pawn, Firouzja, but it's still a dead draw with the white king cut off. Do you think this is a tactic? I was going to say, if it is a tactic, who's it for? Is it Jan trying to play on? Does he think he has realistic winning chances? Does he want to get the 5+1 portion done? Or is it Alireza trying to eat time off the match clock? Who do you think this favors?
Yeah. Definitely for Alireza, because especially it's sort of a tilt moment in a way. Maybe it's not tilt, but if I'm Jan, I'm like, bro, I had him. What is this? Like, and then you're mad, and you're like, and then you start, just thinking crazy thoughts. He's just mad, obviously. And it makes sense. Maybe this is a draw now. Still not. My goodness. And he's just eating up the match clock here. I'm furious. He might even hang something, which is very normal. Very normal, guys. You just end up hanging something because you're so mad.
Yeah, and we haven't had any progress for ages. The last pawn push was nearly 50 moves ago, so I think we'll get a few more moves here. And eventually they do make a draw. But 137 moves